Have you ever wondered what your cat does when you're not looking? Well, spoiler alert, they're probably doing something absolutely ridiculous. Cats are like little furry comedians with no sense of logic and zero respect for physics. 1 second they're sleeping like angels, and the next they're sprinting through the house at the speed of light, chasing absolutely nothing. It's like they have a secret life, and we're just the background characters in their chaotic sitcom. Cats are the ultimate drama queens. You touch their tail, and suddenly they act like you've committed a serious crime. You move their food bowl 1 inch to the left, and they look at you like you've betrayed them. And don't even get me started on the "I'm starving" performance. They'll cry, meow, roll on the floor, and stare at you like they haven't eaten in days, right after finishing a full meal 5 minutes ago. Honestly, cats deserve Oscars for their acting skills. Then comes their obsession with boxes. You can buy them the fanciest bed in the world, and what do they choose? The cardboard box it came in. They'll squeeze into spaces smaller than their own head and act like it's the most luxurious mansion on earth. And if you try to take the box away, they'll look at you with pure betrayal, like you've taken away their life savings. Cats also have this incredible ability to ignore you until they need something. You call them all day, nothing. But the second you sit down to eat or open your laptop, boom, there they are, sitting right on your keyboard, pretending to help you work. It's like they have a sixth sense for knowing exactly when to be annoying. And what's with their random zoomies at 3 a.m.? You're peacefully asleep, and suddenly your cat decides it's the perfect time for parkour practice. They jump on shelves, knock over cups, and run into walls like tiny furry tornadoes. Then they stop, stare at you for 5 seconds, and sprint again. Scientists say cats do this to release energy. I say they do it for fun, because chaos is their hobby. Speaking of chaos, let's talk about their love for knocking things over. It's like an Olympic sport for them. You put a cup on the table, and they slowly reach out with that tiny paw, looking you dead in the eyes as they push it off. And when it crashes on the floor, they act surprised, like, "Wow, who did that? Must have been the wind." Cats don't follow the laws of nature. They are the laws of nature. But as crazy as they are, cats have these adorable moments that make you forget everything. They'll curl up on your chest, start purring like a tiny engine, and suddenly your whole day feels better. It's like they have magic built into their fur. You could be mad, tired, or sad, and one soft purr makes everything okay again. They're fluffy little therapists with attitude. And let's be honest, cats are weird, but in the most lovable way. They'll stare at walls for hours, chase invisible bugs, and get scared of their own reflection. You can spend hundreds on toys, and they'll still prefer a paper bag or a bottle cap. They're unpredictable, dramatic, and absolutely hilarious. Living with a cat means living with a tiny chaos machine that occasionally decides to love you. Sometimes they act like they own the house. Actually, who are we kidding? They do own the house. You just pay rent. You buy the food, clean the litter box, and open the doors on command. You're not their owner. You're their butler. And they know it. The way they strut around, tail up, looking down at you like royalty, it's queer who's really in charge. But no matter how many times they knock things over, scratch the furniture, or wake you up at 4 a.m. for no reason, you still love them. Because every cat has a personality. The diva, the cuddler, the clown, the shy one. And somehow they all make life a little more fun. Cats remind us not to take things too seriously. They're unpredictable, silly, moody, and perfect all at once. So yeah, cats might be weird, but that's exactly what makes them amazing. They're little bundles of chaos wrapped in fur, and we wouldn't have it any other way. They make us laugh when we least expect it. They comfort us without saying a word, and they somehow manage to turn every ordinary day into a comedy show. And now I want to hear from you. What's the funniest or weirdest thing your cat has ever done? Tell me in the comments below. I love reading your stories. Don't forget to hit that like button if you laughed or recognized your cat in this video. Make sure to subscribe for more weekly cat chaos and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next episode of Feline Madness. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay pawsome, my fellow cat lovers. And this kitten trying to climb the sofa? He slips, slides down, and immediately tries again like a little furry soldier. Cats don't give up. They fail, they stare into the void for a second, and then they try again, with attitude. You've got to admire that level of determination. Now let's move into the grand finale, the part where logic stops existing. Watch this cat prepare for a jump. He wiggles, focuses, and lands straight in a box that's way too small. Instant regret. But does he get out? No. He stays there like, this is my home now. Cats have a talent for fitting into the most ridiculous places. Box? Mine. Sink? Mine? Guitar case? Absolutely mine. Here's another cat that accidentally scares himself with his own tail. He spins, jumps, spins again, then pretends nothing happened. Tail? What tail? And here's the ultimate moment, the mirror fight. Every cat eventually meets their reflection and immediately assumes it's an enemy. One stare down, one paw swipe, and suddenly it's a full WWE match. No one wins. Except us, the audience. Now let's talk about zoomies. Every cat owner knows this. It's 3 a.m., everything's quiet, and suddenly your cat goes full Olympic sprinter mode. They run through every room, knock over everything, and then stop like nothing happened. Scientists say it's random bursts of energy. I say they're haunted by their past lives as ninjas. But for every wild moment, there's a sweet one. That's what makes cats perfect. They'll destroy your furniture, scratch your curtains, and knock your coffee over. And 5 minutes later, they'll curl up in your lap and purr like they've never done anything wrong. And we forgive them. Every single time. That's the magic of cats.